Hey, kitty.
Meow.
What do you want to do tonight?
Meow meow.
Do you want to watch a movie?
Meow.
Ha, which one?
It's time, GBGBs, for the cat show. Get all your treats and do lots of bits and sometimes talk. Here is the Litterbox.
Meow, everybody. Welcome to Good Boys Gone Bland, the perfect podcast for your feeds.
Please. Meow, everybody. It's Mr. Wiggles here.
Oh my
I'm
God.
your co-host, Denali.
I'm your co-host, Ryan. Yep, I guess I'm the guy who feeds everybody.
Yeah. Okay, wait. Hold on. I do have a question.
Okay, yeah.
It's directly related. I feel like the animals in this universe kind of get their names like multiple years in their lives.
Oh, yeah.
You know, like Puss in Boots. He had to get the boots, right? You know.
I think it was named
You know,
Puss
it
in
wasn't
Boots.
named that at birth. That doesn't make any sense.
No, he was
name.
given his boots. But okay.
Kitty Soft Paws?
Yeah, paws probably weren't soft. You're bald when you're born.
Yeah. So maybe we all get new names.
We get new
this
cat names.
episode.
Oh, okay. I like this. I like where this is going.
Okay.
I don't like the weird cat voices that we were doing at the
Okay.
beginning.
Everybody forget
Aw.
about that stuff. It's gone.
Yeah, hopefully it is gone.
Okay. I am Fuzzy Hard Paws.
I'm Scratchy Slap Bottom.
It's not a cat name.
What's wrong with that?
The fuck names their cats?
What's wrong with that?
And Jace, you haven't even introduced yourself.
Didn't I? Kind of interjected in there. Hi.
Okay, what's your...
Yeah, it's
What should we
co-host
call
Chase. I am. I think I'm doing
We'll
what
edit.
Ryan
We'll-
was doing, which
we'll
was
Not so easy.
looking at an object in my room.
Slap
Not so
bottom?
easy. Not so easy. I'd like to say that.
No, I'm
Think about cat. What would you name a cat?
Winston.
Winston.
I'm Winston Eight Toes.
Winston Eight Toes.
Winston.
Okay.
That's a good name. That's actually a good name
Well,
for a
okay.
cat.
Let's calm down a
Yeah,
little bit.
it
Let's
took a
not.
while.
I think it's good.
It's not any better than mine. So
Do you have 8 toes, Jace? You like kind of looked down and then you thought of a name?
I've got 8 toenails right now.
You had 2
What?
ripped off?
I kind of lost my 2 big toenails. Yeah.
Jace's...
your big toenails? I
big
thought you were gonna say
ones?
little
Jesus.
toenails.
No.
Okay,
It's actually a
finally
lot
some
of
fucking
tone- yeah.
content. Okay, finally. Okay, we were hurting.
Yeah.
What's going on with the big toenails?
Okay, so like I
probably talk about the movie at
get
some
cleated at frisbee, and then they weren't healing, so I would like play frisbee every week, and at the nail bed it would just bleed every
Oh.
week, and then it would like hurt for a day, and then it'd be fine, and I'd walk on it, and then I'd play the next week, and it would bleed at the nail bed until the point where my whole nail was black. Like what happens sometimes when somebody cleats
Yeah.
you, but this wasn't like a specific like one impact kind of trauma, whole black toenail type of thing. And finally, they both kind of fell off.
Both.
So they're like both of my big toenails. The actual toenail portion is like tiny. It's just at where you would have the cuticle kind of, and then
God.
the rest of it's kind of gone.
Whoa.
We watched Puss in Boots this week, The Last Wish from 2022. Like the movie, there is a lot of nail horror in this
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
podcast.
yes, very on point. Yes, good call. Yes.
This is episode 6 of Litterboxd, our cat season, folks. I'm ready to do this. I'm all hopped up on green juice right now. You guys ever drink that shit?
Like the green machine from the
Shrek?
smoothies?
No. No, dude, you get some kale, you get a cucumber, throw an orange in there, maybe a pear. You get like 20 servings of vegetables in like one drink.
I don't think that's how vegetables work, but okay.
Every
that
time you
patented?
shit, it looks like the Hulk was in the toilet earlier.
Earlier, he doesn't flush?
It's too big. You ever think he shits as the Hulk?
Yeah. Could you imagine your roommates with the Hulk and he doesn't wait till he gets back into human to shit? Or like he gets like upset at something and while he has to poop?
he has to like really think about when he feels like he's within a 15-minute window of maybe having to do number 2.
Right.
And then he has to really make sure he does not get mad in that 15-minute window because the destructive capacity of what could happen.
I think I'm gonna have to.
Yeah.
I think his pees and his poops aren't changing size.
You
Really?
think it's the same?
It would just fall
Yeah,
out.
No
No.
way, dude. It'll
It
get
would just
bigger.
fall
I mean, I
out.
think it's in there, but it's not a part of his. The stuff
It's a
in his
part of him.
stomach isn't. If he eats a 6-inch sub from Subway and
good
then he
point.
transforms, it's not gonna now be an 18-inch sub in his stomach.
That's a
Dude,
good point.
he goes from a 160-pound man to a 700-pound.
He does, and his clothes
man.
rip off. His clothes don't get bigger, so his
Poop is
his
not clothes.
bowl of rice isn't gonna.
I think Jace is right. The poop
Okay.
stays the same size. But
Except
I think what?
Okay.
Except what?
I think you were gonna say that, like, unless he eats big as the big man,
Well,
Okay,
yeah,
so-
but then
he's
he
gonna
can't
have
shrink.
a huge dookie.
But he can't. No,
Okay.
but then he can't shrink. He can't get angry.
Oh my
eat,
God.
And then calm down,
He has to write a note on his chest, with stapled to his chest.
like Memento.
when he's about to, and so like the Hulk will look down and it says, "Don't eat," all caps, please,
Yeah,
so that he remembers.
I think the poop
Okay.
stays the same size, and I think it comes out.
Oh my God. Okay.
Sorry,
Fine.
are we saying that his sphincter no longer works?
Yeah, I don't
Okay.
think that I think that the ratio
I
of
think
like
it would
the
hold
seal.
in.
I don't think it would. I don't think it would. 'Cause
Okay,
If you ever looked like an
fine.
elephant,
I'm gonna have to edit so much of this. This is fucked up for
This
a
is
Puss
your
in Boots
fault.
episode.
You
This is
brought
the
it
worst
up.
episode we've
you
ever
are the
done.
one who talked about the whole
Who
shitting.
brought it up, dude? All right, I thought about my green juice. I was so excited about it. All right, this is our
do you
first
have it
Shrek
with you
movie.
right now?
Yeah, dude, it's right here.
Let me see it.
Want to see it? I
Oh,
almost
it's-
poured it onto my keyboard.
Not a
see
clean.
it?
Okay. Not a clear
It's like
shot.
pointing at the camera. It just sparks and I go offline.
That's topical though. Yeah, it's green.
It's
Yeah.
green. There's green stuff in this movie. This
This is-
movie
yeah,
is
the-
the first Shrek
it's a
movie
Shrekiverse.
we've ever seen. Yeah,
Yep.
Shrekiverse. We've somehow avoided Shrek movies this whole time across like 140 some odd episodes.
We've avoided a lot of movies.
We've avoided Shrek movies. Shrek. We haven't done an ogre season or
Okay.
anything.
If somebody said name 150 movies, Shrek's gonna be in there somewhere.
Yeah.
All right,
Yeah.
there's like 10 of those.
Serenity.
Yeah. What's
Bloody
another
New
one?
Year.
Bloody New Year was your poll. The Welsh
Surviving
horror
Christmas.
Film, but-
I don't know.
Okay, yeah. So this movie is the 6th, I believe, Shrek movie that's come out. We're about to get a 7th. You guys ever see Puss in Boots 1? This is the second Puss in
No,
Boots movie.
I jumped right into numero dos.
Same.
Yeah. So you guys don't know the Puss in Boots lore. Like I don't really. I haven't
think
seen
the
the first
lore
one.
is
Okay.
that he's a talking cat who
Yes.
solves crimes and also kind of like
He solves crimes.
Makes
maybe
them?
has sex and stuff.
Yeah.
Well.
I mean,
Yeah.
I think he has sex. Okay. I did look up Puss in Boots' origin story. Like
Okay.
I actually read the fairy tale this morning.
Oh wait.
To kind of.
there's a fairy
It
tale.
was like a Yeah, it is like it's why it's in the thing. Shrek didn't make this up. Like a cat wearing boots, dude. This is an old ass story
oh, really?
from I think it's from like Italy or something.
oh, I thought
It comes from,
Shrek
like,
was just. I
1600.
thought Shrek just had that flaming pen. Yeah.
Shrek, right? You know, most of the things in Shrek are actually based off of things that are already written.
Oh, really?
I thought this was just a Zorro ripoff. Is Zorro just a Cat in the Hat ripoff? Or
This is,
Puss
yeah.
in Boots ripoff?
No, dude. Okay, they got Antonio Banderas, who did play Zorro, but Puss in Boots originally is not a swashbuckler. All right, he's just a cat in boots who is a charmer. He's a smooth talker. The story goes is that there was a miller's son. A mill is actually like one of those like windmill things that grinds grain.
Okay.
This miller's
And the son is when.
Okay, so this miller had
That's a
3
tough
sons. Okay, let me back up.
Okay.
Okay. The miller dies. All right.
Spoilers.
And probably in like a corn-related accident. The first son gets the business. All right. Second son gets the donkey. All right. Third son
okay.
gets the
Are,
cat.
are
the
these
cat in
euphemisms?
boots.
Are they? I feel
No,
like these are
dude, no, no, no.
euphemisms. Gets the
No, 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 no.
business.
business.
Gets the
Dude,
donkey. Gets the cat. I feel like we're towing the line here.
Dude, this is 1600. They don't have TikTok. They don't have anything to entertain themselves, man. This is it. All right. Third son gets a cat. He's like, what the fuck? I wanted the donkey or the business. One of those two. So instead, he gets the cat. He's pissed. But then he sets the cat down. The cat puts on a pair of boots. And he's like, hey, what's up? I'm magic. I'm a fucking magic cat. Guess what? You're your lucky day. I'm the best gift. And the cat is like, I'm going to make you rich, man. And the cat runs off and just starts just fucking up the town, doing crazy shit, stealing money, tricking the king, stealing people's clothes. And the end of the book is the kid becomes like the king of the town because of the cat. And the kid's like, damn, I guess the cat was the best gift. And that's Puss in Boots.
Wow.
That doesn't really have anything to do with...
No, nothing to do with Zorro at all.
Wow.
I think they put a little bit of a creative liberties in there.
I didn't know that. That's actually really cool, though. That's a cool story. I like that when it's just like when stories are just like, yeah, and then he got a motorcycle and he did like 3 backflips and then like everybody was cool. It was written by someone named Cody.
Yeah. That's literally the Odyssey. Like, I'm reading the Odyssey by Homer, another that's literally just, and then he went on a boat, and then he fought like a fucking triceratops, and he punched a guy so hard he went into space, and like there's no like narrative through line at all.
Yeah.
Old stories are cool, man.
I agree.
Because what kind of the reason why I looked up the origin, I'm like, why do you guys think he got like this? Like, why is he like this? Like, why is he different from other cats?
Cool?
Yeah, why is he so cool? He encounters like 600 other cats in this movie. They're obviously not like him. Like, why is he like this?
Well, I mean, there's one talking donkey, so...
Yeah.
You know. I think that star was actually the site of a nuclear explosion that started all the weird shit that happens in this place.
They're all mutants.
Yeah.
Or like the Tungsta explosion, you know, where like the...
Tunguska
The
explosion?
meteor exploded over the... Yeah, totally.
So the meteor made one cat weird, and the rest of them...
one
And then
talking
Shrek,
donkey.
and then Donkey, yeah. And then, you know...
And Shrek is Scottish as well. And it gave him a Scottish
It did that. He was.
It created
he wasn't
all the
Scottish
Scottish people.
beforehand.
yeah. That's actually, he was just an ogre before.
Ogres are real. Ogres were
Yeah.
real before the explosion.
And it made him... So were Scottish people. But the thing made him Scottish.
Yes.
Maybe it just made him Spanish. It made
Oh,
Puss in Boots Spanish.
yeah. Made quite a few people Spanish in this movie.
Yeah, this movie takes
think it
place
was in
in
Spain.
Spain.
Yeah. It did that.
Yeah, dude, it's
Yeah,
crazy,
I
man.
think it was in Spain. Yeah, crazy.
I've been to Spain, guys.
Cool.
Oh.
I don't think you guys have been to Spain, but I've been to Spain.
That's fucked up. Why do you think I haven't been to Spain?
You just don't seem like
Don't give that siesta vibe, bro.
You don't get a. Yeah, it's like they're all about like this chill vibe over there, and I just feel like you're not like a Spain guy. Like, have you been to Spain?
No,
You ever been to
no.
Barcelona?
I haven't been to Spain.
You ever been to Spain?
Barcelona.
Isn't that where you got COVID?
Yeah, I got a disease I couldn't get rid of. Now I
Super
gotta go to the
chill.
fucking cardiologist all the time.
Super chill. Yeah.
Hey, listen.
Yeah,
I got
you really
my
got
disease.
me.
It was from a British person, I'm pretty sure. It was not from a Spanish person. Okay. We should probably intro the movie, right? Get our audience in.
Yeah,
Look, dude, it's like 82 degrees in my apartment as usual. I'm like losing my mind. I'm
We're
drinking.
not in form. We haven't done
This
this
is
in
my pretty fucked up
Yeah, this
episode,
is-
dude.
yeah,
This
we're
is
pretty low energy.
I'm so sorry. Look, this is my third glass of green juice.
That's
afternoon.
probably
Green
the problem.
juice, man.
You're probably
much,
shitting
man.
everything out.
Dude, I got so many antioxidants in me though. Like,
You
I
need to
got no
retain
oxidants at all.
some nutrients. You can't just be
No,
only
dude.
eating fiber.
You need
This
some
is
oxygen.
you're
It
just
literally
talking
killed
nutrients, dude.
Steve Jobs.
Kale.
Just like eating fruit constantly.
There's veggies in here, man.
Oh,
You
okay.
said
There's
Steve
vegetables in
Jobs,
there.
and I thought Stever. I was like, that was the stingray's name? That's Kale?
Okay, all right. We got it. Okay. Puss in Boots: The Last Wish, 2022. All right. This is a sequel movie to 2011's Puss in Boots, dude. The kids who were watching Puss in Boots 1, they were like, "Oh, please, God, second Puss in Boots movie, please." They had to wait 11 years, dude. Those kids are now adults, working 9 to 5s, And now
That's
their
a
kids
weird
has
gap.
to watch the next movie,
That's
right?
that's like almost. That reminds me of
11
like Beyond the
years.
Thunderdome to Fury Road. It's like.
It's like 20 years, dude. It's like Finding Nemo and Finding Dory, right?
Yeah.
That was like 15 years.
Yeah, same.
Like I was a hardened man by the time Finding Dory came out. And that's why I didn't like it as much.
The only solo adult in that theater.
And it wasn't as good. Okay. Puss in Boots: The Last Wish. We established it's a sequel. It's about a cat named Puss in Boots.
I don't think his name's Puss in Boots.
Really?
I think his
What do you
name is
think
Puss.
Yeah, I think his name is Puss. All right.
Do they ever address him by just that?
And they do. I think someone does address him by Puss for short. Or P&Bs, I think
Yeah.
is another.
Get back
Wait
here,
a-
P&Bs.
Okay, so he's a cat. He's got boots. He's got a sword and a cool hat. Fucking parties around Spain. He's having a good time. But then a bell falls on him during one of his. He also has sex, Ryan. Yes, thank you. And then a bell falls on him during one of his escapades, and he dies. Comes back to life, and a doctor's like, "You gotta stop this, Puss in Boots. You're dying too many times. You died 8 times in a row, and you're on your 9th. The final life for a cat, as everyone knows, it's basic cat science. He can't die again." But then Puss in Boots is drinking in a bar. He's like, "Whatever, man. I'm Puss in Boots. I don't fear anything." And then a wolf comes in. All right, this wolf is a bad guy, and he's like, "Hey,
Well,
I'm the manifestation of death." Death's a bad guy.
when you say
I don't think
bad
it's a bad
guy,
guy.
you mean
I
like
don't think it was a bad
he's
guy.
bad.
He kills people. He literally kills people.
What?
I don't think that's bad.
You don't think it's bad to kill people?
No.
Well, Ryan, you're a
think he-
lawyer, man.
I don't think-
I wouldn't hire you for my
Death
fucking
is
I don't
not
practice.
think
shown
death is
killing
evil.
anybody in this movie. First of all,
He tried to kill Puss in Boots. Okay, well, this is my synopsis. All right,
okay, he went off the rails one time.
he's an
Okay,
evil
sorry.
wolf. All right,
We all
He's
get a
red
mulligan.
eyes. Okay. He says, "Puss, you died too many times. I want the last one. You and me right now." Puss in Boots gets scared because he fights. He's really good at fighting. He runs off. He goes to live with cats in a house, and then he gets this idea. Ding ding, from Goldilocks. Look, I gotta back up again.
This is a long.
Goldilocks shows up.
Let's just give the premise and then we go scene by scene.
Okay, you're right.
No, I
You're
like
right.
this.
You're right.
I
Okay.
like fact checking him and elaborating when needed.
Goldilocks is like, there's a fucking wishing star, and you could wish for more wishes if you wanted. And he's gonna heist the map to get to the star, and then hijinks ensue. Okay, let's take it from there.
You're not even gonna talk about
The dog,
well,
Perito,
Perito's important too, but the guy with the purple thumb. What's
Purple Thumb, voiced by John Mulaney.
Yeah,
very
let's
funny.
So funny.
that's why I mean the synopsis doesn't have to be every story beat. The synopsis just has to be like, there's a
Yo.
cat and he's on his last life.
You guys ever like look up, like, I know, okay, to begin with, we're a pro fanfic podcast, right? Like,
Yeah.
I could probably say
Oh,
that.
I
absolutely.
disagree.
We're pro fanfic. I was kind of like troweling around in like the fanfic zones. Like, I was really deep in it this weekend.
Okay.
Trying
Before
to find
you watched the
Puss
movie?
in Boots yes. And boy, oh boy, there is a lot of fanfic for Puss in Boots. You know, like,
He has
I
three
just look,
kids.
Puss in Boots has 3 kids.
He has 3 children.
What are you talking about? What?
Puss in Boots has 3 children.
How do you know
What are you
this?
talking about?
What do
Why
you
are
mean?
saying it like that?
What are you-
Why are you
what are you
saying
talking-
it like that? You're saying
You
it.
can't just say things,
Also, it
James.
has
What are you
nothing to
talking
do
about?
with what Denali's talking about. But
He's talking about the
also you're
fandom. He's about to talk about the fandom of Puss in Boots, and I'm saying that Puss in Boots has 3 children.
Oh, this is fanfic. This is Jace's fanfic. I'm sorry. I'm stepping over you, Jace. Okay. We are pro fanfic. If you want to make fanfic, we support you wholeheartedly, okay? I say go off. You guys want to read some fanfic?
Oh, you want to read Puss in Boots fanfic on the podcast?
You guys want to read
Yes.
like what I've found?
I want you
I
to
want to
send
read
it to
what
me.
you wrote.
Okay.
Unless there's nothing, then we'll read what you found.
Can we act it out?
Yes. Is there a script one?
yeah.
Is there one that's like
there
a
is a
screenplay?
script. Sort of. Like, it kind of goes back and forth. This author puts in a lot of flavor in this.
Oh, okay.
And, you know, I think this one is pretty good. Like, look, we're all novices to this realm. So, like, you know, again,
Well,
once again,
Speak for yourself, eh?
go off. Okay. Maybe each paragraph we could switch off.
Holy
just to kind
fuck.
of, like, get an idea. We don't have to read all of this.
Is this where is this at? Is this in Discord or is
It's
it
in the chat. It's in the Discord chat. All right. So, Jace, do you want to start with the first paragraph, and then we'll go to Ryan?
You put it in you put it in a D&D chat that hasn't been active since November of 2024. That has like other people in it.
No, my bad.
Where is it at?
Look.
It's in the D&D chat.
It was the chat in the top right. All right.
It's Discord.
Look, that's
that's where we are because we're in that. We're not in.
Wait, we're not in D&D.
GBGBs.
What the fuck are we doing?
Oh wow!
What the fuck are we doing?
It pops up in my
Are we recording?
Wait, I don't know how to open this knot in there.
Okay. And his
Give before. I'm not saying. I'm not reading this unrecorded content. It seems illegal. The use of and two paragraphs between each other is so problematic.
Okay, we can't read the rest. I think we would get.
Oh my God.
Demonetized. Look, what I'm saying is this person is an evocative artist. There's a lot of great fanfic content out there. We are a pro fanfic podcast. Let's talk about the movie. Look, folks at home, if you're a fanfic writer, please share it with us, and we will read it on air.
Or you could
That's
write some
gonna be our
fanfic of
first
the three of
email.
us.
Oh
Yeah, we'll read any fanfic on air. We might have to, depending on what it is, we might bleep some stuff.
honestly, it would be pretty funny to read the rest of this and bleep out a bunch of this. He then beep and beeped and beep.
Okay. This movie starts with a DreamWorks intro. Kind of a new DreamWorks, kind of flexing a bit, I think, DreamWorks. I remember DreamWorks for a while was second banana to Pixar, but now they're like, boom, How to Train Your Dragon. You like that? Boom. Trolls. How you fucking like those movies? Boom. Shrek. Like, they were just showing all this stuff. You know, it's kind of like Marvel when they're like, look at all this shit we got. I think DreamWorks is on top now. I think they're big dogs. Like, I would see a DreamWorks movie now.
I would see DreamWorks before like a Disney or a Pixar.
I think so.
I would definitely
Pixar
would.
Still's got bangers. They still got bangers, but I think DreamWorks is putting out heat right now. They got the fucking Bad Guys, Wild Robot. That movie's fucking slapped. DreamWorks intro. It's great. It's got the Spider-Man animation, the Spider-Verse animation style, which I think struck me immediately.
This one did it first.
You think Puss in Boots did it first?
I haven't seen the first Puss in Boots, but I only imagine since the second one had that animation style, the first one did as well, and then Spider-Verse must have copied it.
In 2011, you think they were doing Spider-Verse, and then there was like 7 years of no influence?
Yeah, I think that.
Well, I have no information to compete with what you just said.
Unrefutable.
Yep.
I guess we're on equal standing right now.
I think so.
I'll take Ryan's side this time.
Thank you.
2 against 1. And that, folks, is how you do podcasts. You just you could just say something.
And there's no fact checking available.
The intro is kind of a fun party scene. It's like a musical. He's like partying. And,
I thought
they got milk.
I was like when they started doing the party, I was like, oh no, this is gonna be just a collection of like kind of crappy songs put into like a movie. I thought it was gonna be like I was like, I'm not really feeling the song. Yeah. And then they accidentally set off fireworks and a giant like ancient robot rose up out of the ground and started attacking the village.
That was awesome.
And instantly it turned into like Attack on Titan sort of stuff, and it changed his animation style, and he turned into like a superhero, and that was dope as fuck. Like, not gonna lie, like that was fucking cool.
That was so sick. I wish if I had a time machine, I'd probably do some stuff first, but I would bring this movie back to the guy who wrote Puss in Boots. And I'm like, dude, I'm from 2025.
Look at that shit he's doing now.
Look at this shit, dude. And it's like Puss in Boots with like a sword, like flying through the air fighting a robot. And he'd probably look at the sword and be like, wow, that's a really interesting combat device. I'm going to adapt that and change in world history.
I got lost there again. I was kind of wondering why you would take this movie back to the guy who wrote the first Puss in Boots movie.
2011.
Like, why did you go back 10
this is great.
years? It just made
how is the politics going? One thing I noticed in the beginning in the party, there was giant kegs full of milk. Puss in Boots was slicing open and having people pour into jugs.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Getting milk drunk.
Not a good way to store milk.
I think that means he just goes through it.
They drink it fast enough.
I mean, there's literally vats of milk. That's how we pasteurize milk. But
I don't think they're pasteurizing shit, dude. That's like 1600.
well, then they're going through it.
Dude, from udder to barrel to cup, I don't think that's enough time. I think
it's good.
you're on a timer, right?
No, I think it's good.
What's the longest you've waited with milk, like on the counter to drinking, you've ever done?
A couple hours.
Couple hours? What the fuck are you doing?
What are you talking about? It's not that weird.
What were you? Why did you pour
Guys,
a glass of milk?
I'm really interested in this. I swear, and I know
Okay,
it's cat
yeah.
adjacent, but we are at 40 minutes. So
Okay.
okay, all right.
Look at this guy's
Okay,
got places to be.
listen.
I'm
Again,
sorry.
I'm gonna have to be
I
on Ryan's
forgot.
side. You know, a few hours on milk is okay.
God. Well, listen, our Health and Human Services secretary also says that we're doing too much to milk.
We haven't left the
and maybe
party
we should
of this
loosen.
movie.
We should loosen
Okay.
milk regulations.
So
is what we're saying.
So there's a party opening scene. They accidentally
Okay.
wake up a giant robot, like an ancient robot, and Puss in Boots fights as the robot like an Attack on Titan.
It's cool.
That was dope. And I thought that was really, really great. And then he dies suddenly and kind of like unceremoniously. And that's like the plot for the rest of the movie because that was his last life, we learn.
Well, he's on his last life, right?
Well, okay, yeah, that's last life to
his
spare.
penultimate
his
life.
His last extra life.
That's why he retires.
Look, not to get too far ahead in this movie, and I know we just started clipping at a good pace for a couple seconds there. I do want to ask you guys again, okay? When the cat is about to get arrested by the king, and all the soldiers have fencing swords, foils, right? Okay, I just want to ask, like, are those like people? Did people use those in the army? Like, are those practical?
A rapier?
A rapier?
I don't know.
Like,
think so.
you just poke? Like, do soldiers fight with those only?
I think they're triangle shaped. I think they have a little bit of a slicing edge.
They're pretty. I don't know, man. It wasn't addressed in the movie.
Look, I just think it's like a really specific way of fighting. I don't know. Like, it doesn't seem very practical. Okay, fine. The cat goes into hiding, right? Because
We
death.
gotta talk about why the death dog, the death wolf.
Jesus Christ, Ryan.
Technically,
we're trying to
we
move
did.
on.
We're kind of recovering the whole first scene a second
Okay,
time.
fine. Okay. There's a dog, and he's a bad guy. All right,
He's
that's gonna
not
go on the
bad.
cat meter.
He's not a bad guy.
He's a bad guy.
He's not a bad guy. He's death. He's like the Grim Reaper, and he shows up and Puss in Boots fight.
I think
Yeah, it's his
he
fucking job.
wasn't intending on this first meeting. I feel like Death wasn't intending on killing him. I think he was there to say, "You've been taunting me a lot,"
Yeah.
and rough him up a bit
Like,
and
show
scare
some
him.
respect.
Yeah, and then that was that.
Okay, so maybe
Wow.
Death's not a bad guy. He's just trying to Jace convinced me. You should be a lawyer, Jace. Ryan's just shaking his head with his arms crossed. Look, I mean, okay. Yeah, maybe Death's not a bad guy. He's like a complicated figure. He's like, show some respect, cat. And the cat's like, fuck you.
Yeah.
I'm 9 milks deep.
And I think the subtext too is that the wolf is not jealous, but he doesn't like the cats because they get to have 9 lives. Everybody else just gets to have 1, and they trounce around like they're untouchable. You know?
Yeah.
So he's putting them in his place.
Why is he putting just this cat in his place if all cats
Because the
have 9
other
lives?
the other cats are just chilling. They're just vibing.
Yeah, they don't talk.
And they're not like, it doesn't matter what happens to me. I got another life.
The scene where they go through all of his other deaths, really funny.
I really like that. I thought that was a really high production value on a scene that they really didn't need. Like, most people just montage it straight back to back, but it had like animated title cards for each of his lives that was like thematic with how he died. Like, that was way unnecessary and like really cool.
Yeah, they were incredible deaths. Like, I think, and then they also covered like the gamut, like exploding, falling off a cliff, eating a shellfish with a shellfish allergy,
Gored by a bull.
like
Gambling, being drunk.
I like the density of this movie. Like, one thing we kind of mentioned was like, I mentioned Spider-Verse earlier. TMNT's like this. I think it's kind of like a modern animation style that I think will be kind of emblematic of the 2020s. is like movies that are this fucking dense
It was
with
good.
jokes and content, right?
Like-
Like it's wall to wall. Boom, boom, boom,
I
boom, boom,
agree.
boom, boom, boom.
And in fact, my criticism of this movie is that it could have been longer. Like it could have it was so concerned about being dense that sometimes it didn't slow down and give us like a character backstory for the villains. And it tried a little bit, but it didn't we didn't get enough of like how these characters knew each other. And so I feel like if there's a director's cut of this movie, like it could be the best movie in the Shrekiverse. But we could probably say that about any of the Shrek movies. So
I mean, this is an hour 45. I think you're asking a lot out of kids' bladders. I think in the theater.
I don't think this movie's for kids.
You don't think it's a kids movie?
No, the cat fucks.
He said, yeah.
That part's for the adults.
Look, he doesn't fuck. Okay, cat makes love, first of all. We don't want to be like vulgar about what he does.
First of all, he pushes her back onto the bed, and he
And she lands on the bedpost.
There's a 360 flip. When you mentioned the flip, I imagined his like barrel roll flip that he does in the movie, like the cartwheel.
So the
He
three.
doesn't have sex in this movie. What are you talking about?
No, God, please don't.
Wait, no, he doesn't. He doesn't even kiss in this movie.
Well,
They do hand stuff.
He doesn't. They do hand stuff
All right.
in the Cavern of Lost Souls. I like the three main bad guys all being wanted criminals.
Yes.
Like the three groups that are against each other. This is a faction movie, Ryan. Good for you.
Yes, it is. Thank you, Jace. It's a faction movie.
No, it's not. No, it's not.
It's a faction movie. It's quite
there's
literally a faction movie. This is like
the true
this is
friends.
It's a movie with faction. It's not a faction
The
movie.
It's a
We can
movie
put on the
with
faction
movie
meter.
with Puss in Boots. It's not a Puss in Boots movie.
Well, that's a good point.
Okay. I do like the title cards they put on each villain too. I love when movies do that, where it's like, boom, Goldilocks, 3 bears, and it shows like their stats and stuff.
Yes.
Like, I wish more movies did stuff like that, where they kind of have, because like you ever seen Creed, where they have the title card on the person, like be like Hugh Grant, asshole, rich, British, like shit like that. You put on like movies and stuff.
Yeah, all movies should adopt that.
Yeah. What were you gonna say?
I was gonna say that I was going to transition into that. I think everyone that they hired to voice act in this movie did a phenomenal job. Florence Pugh as Goldilocks, and John Mulaney as Big Jack Horner
Yeah, it was amazing.
Yeah, he did really good.
were the feeling that I had for the hatred and hilarity of Big Jack Horner anytime he was on screen, and he'd be like, "What? This is my unicorn shooting gun," type of thing. That's not John Mulaney. I don't think I could do John Mulaney.
Wait, John. I'm Jack Horner.
Yeah.
I'm Jack Horner.
Dude.
Wow.
Am I almost there? I
That-
feel like
dude,
I'm like
you're
you
like
are
really
70%
close.
there. Okay, so you're telling me there's a wishing. I don't know. I'm almost there. I feel
That's
like
really
I can
good.
Get
No,
click
I
on
think
that.
that's
a
good
little
enough.
bit deeper, a little bit more
Yeah.
pause in between the syllables, I think.
You're telling me that there's a wishing star. A wishing star. I'm gonna work on my John Mulaney.
Yeah, that's
my
you
John
actually
Mulaney.
have that. That's actually I'm really surprised you're able to pull that out unless you've been practicing all day.
You can,
Well,
be Jack Horner.
When we listened to Jack Horner's voice, as soon as he spoke, I paused it immediately. I was like, "That's John Mulaney." And like, I don't know if you guys noticed this. His voice is like, it sounds like it's echoing. There was a couple scenes where he sounds like this in there, and it doesn't make sense in the movie. Then I realized this is probably a lockdown movie. It was probably recorded in his closet.
Oh. I think it's hilarious that they take little Jack Horner, who has problems as an adult because he's not actually a fairy tale and he was just a nursery rhyme. And we get this beautiful transition from a fantasy landscape in Spain to this city that he has industrialized for making pies. And it's like dreary and evil and kind of nasty. And he's a big bad dickhead, and he has a magic room full of artifacts and trinkets that he's kind of stolen.
He has like, was it baby unicorn horn collection, which I think is really good. Yeah, like Jack Horner's like an actual nursery rhyme too, right? It's like little Jack Horner lived on a corner.
My parents didn't do any sort of nursery rhyme action with me, so I don't know.
I believed 100% when they said it in the movie.
Yeah.
that-
I've learned most of
I
my
think it
nursery
is
rhymes
real.
and fairy tale characters from Shrek. So
I do want to say too, like this is gonna go on my my cat meter. This movie is our first appearance of a litter box. I think in 6 movies.
wow.
True.
Yeah, well, let's
Surprising
just
amount of
jump
real estate.
ahead to the cat stuff, though. Can we talk about the cats? All the cats?
Yeah, please. Yeah.
Okay, I'll let you do that.
Oh, you don't have a thing
No.
to talk about? Okay, yes. Yeah, we can talk about it. Yeah.
I wanna start
No,
riffing
I mean,
on it.
there's a lot of real estate taken up by cats taking a dump in this movie, too. Like, there was actually a lot of real estate for
Yeah,
that.
there's a pee scene, too.
That's going to go in
There's a pee scene.
Yeah, it's going to go in oh, yeah, he was standing up and peeing, which introduces a lot of questions about...
But why he's not wearing pants?
Oh,
Yeah, cats don't pee like that.
but
They can't do that. Okay, and then he meets Kitty Softpaws, who was in the 2011 movie, the love interest, played by Salma Hayek.
That was going to be my big
Who else?
question. My big question was there some sort of backstory we didn't get? Because it seemed like she just showed up and was like, hey, here's all this stuff. And they didn't explain her much at all.
It's been 11 years since people saw the lightning on the screen. I read the synopsis, all right? They smooch at the end.
Spoilers,
of
Jesus
2011's
Christ, dude.
Puss in Boots. Dude, it's been out 11 years, man. 10-year rule.
yeah, but you didn't let Ryan watch that movie that was about that book that's like 200 years old. So I think he's got you
there's a
there
Puss
on
in
the
Boots
spoiler
book.
call
All right,
out.
there's no... I'm sorry. Kitty Softpaws is an established character. Now we get to see sparks fly again. He left her at the fucking altar, dude.
But I want to talk about the funny little critters at the cat
Guillermo.
house. Guillermo was in this. There was a Chihuahua that was,
Yes.
which is a Mexican dog. So that blurred the lines a little bit in my brain.
There was non-Spanish people in Spain in this movie. There was like
And,
British people and Irish people.
I don't think Mexico had been found yet.
It existed though, right? Maybe like
I don't think the
came over.
Chihuahuas. I don't think there was Chihuahuas. But anyways, so when does Shrek take place?
Okay.
Anyways,
Okay.
oh, sorry.
Shit.
So there's a
They have that
Chihuahua
little
at the
box where it's like, welcome to Food in
Yeah.
the perfect town. It's pretty technologically advanced.
right. It doesn't really make sense. The
I'm gonna Google
there's
this
a
real
lady's
quick. When does Shrek
there's a lady with like 100 cats, and she takes in Puss in Boots as one of her as a stray cat, so he can pretend to be dead, so that death won't find him. Okay, that's where we are. But in her house, there's a Chihuahua that's pretending to be a cat. I really liked that. I liked that angle. I thought that was funny and clever, and I wouldn't have thought of it, and I liked it. I also thought the whole time that he was going to turn out to be a bad dog, but
Me too.
It was really nice and refreshing that they just had like a pure character in this to kind of like, push the plot forward, and also, be like something to like push against the evil in the world, and even Puss when he's like trying to be a bad guy.
I agree. I did look up when this movie takes place. Shrek 2, people believe it's 1466 AD. But there's magic in this movie, so I think a Chihuahua can
Yeah, and
be in
like
it.
conveyor belts and a tank.
Yeah. It's not realistic. I agree. I liked Perrito's character. At first, I did not like him.
Yeah, I agree.
I was like, get out of here. But I was just like the other characters in this movie. I was like, get out of here, you stupid dog. But then I realized I was being cruel, and maybe I should be.
For me,
more
honestly, it was the scene where the dog put its head on Puss's chest to stop him from having a panic attack.
Yeah.
Yeah, he came through. Did you guys notice that when he asked if the first time if Puss wanted to rub his belly and described the occupation of therapy, that I thought nobody was gonna know what it was? He pulls up his shirt and he's got a scar. He's got like a surgical incision.
I think
on his
that was
stomach.
weird. That
It's
was
like-
really, and he was all bloated. He was all like he had like,
I think he had parasites
yeah. And
inside his tummy.
Harvey Guillen crushed it.
What's that?
Harvey Guillen.
Oh, yes.
Crushed it.
He did. He did a great job.
Perrito.
One thing I thought was going to happen, and I'm glad this didn't happen, not to skip to the end of the movie, because we should go beat by beat for this movie in real time. I thought the dog was going to die at the end. I thought, because
for
he's the
sure.
purest character, I was like, he's going to die, and they're going to have to use the wish to save him. Like, that's what's going to have to happen.
I also thought he might have been deaf.
Oh, shit. You think he's the Grim Reaper?
I thought that's not anymore. But like, I
Never
thought
seen
in
him in
the
the same
story,
room together.
exactly.
That's true.
I thought he was gonna pop up at the very end and reveal that was gonna be the reveal. But it's okay.
I like that they didn't kill him off. It's a stronger movie just to have Puss come to that realization by himself.
Team
He's
friendship,
like,
baby.
This dude's my homie. I don't need a near-death experience to figure this out. There's a bit about Jiminy Cricket, who's the conscience in this movie. I think it's like one of my favorite bits with Jack Horner, where he's like, "Oh man, you really shouldn't kill your employees like this." it never really relates to the plot.
No, and nobody ever listens to him. I like
I'm
that too.
starting to think you don't have a conscience. You just figured that out?
And then, like, it kind of just this part of the movie, the last 2/3 of the movie, I would say, I stopped basically taking notes because it was just kind of like a theme park ride,
Right.
where I was just like, you're just in it. They're going from place to place. It's an action sequence, I think, all the way till the end, basically.
It's kind of like Mad Max. When they get into the dark forest with the map I thought was a great plot device because
It was
the way the map works is no matter depending on who is touching it, once one person touches it, the world around them changed to be a certain set of obstacles that seemed like they were specifically designed to challenge that person. And then when they handed the map up to somebody else, the whole world would change, even where they currently were, to be obstacles for that person. I thought that was like an extremely clever plot device that I have never seen before. It almost feels like it was pulled out of a video game, but it was hidden in Puss in Boots 2.
The entire time that I'm watching this, I have this visceral feeling that I'm watching a D&D campaign.
Right.
Like
I
kind of
completely agree.
unfold in front of me. And I'm like, this...
Not a bad idea.
Yeah.
Honestly, not a bad idea. That's like, I would love to play this as a video game. That'd be dope.
Pretty sick campaign. And to have like the map change based on whoever holds this item, that'd be a pretty
cool.
wicked, I think, Foundry Roll20 mechanic, I think, if you created that. Yeah, and what's kind of going on here is you have multiple factions, I guess, trying to get their own wish, right? You got Puss in Boots wishing for more lives. You got Kitty, who's, kind of has a mystery wish, but is wishing for someone she could trust. Dude, that's a sad wish. And then, who is it? Goldilocks wants a real family. That's another fucking sad wish.
Man.
Yeah.
She got a family of bears. That really cut me deep.
I know.
Heartbreaking.
I was
Mom.
like another like a 2-minute intro scene on them, giving them a little bit more of an intro with their history with Kitty and with Puss in Boots. And I think that would have hit so much harder. But I understand that they needed to keep the pace tight. But man, I really like the Goldilocks story. And the whole time it's funny because I was like, if anybody gets it, it's not Puss in Boots, I hope it's her.
Yeah.
She's not going to do evil with it. She just wants a family.
But she already got one, dude. What about her parents and her brother?
I know.
It's sad. Like that characterization, I think I did not expect, because I was like, this is villains. Like there's going to be a fun villain character, and the way they fleshed that out to be actually like a really sweet story about adoption, I was just like, oh man, like I think this movie benefits from actually having only like 10 cast members, I think, and literally like 4 out of those 10 are just like extras too. Like there's not really a lot of characters in this movie. So when you have something that's like back-to-back shit like this, you can focus in just like a little bit and add these little fun things in there. And they get to the star, finally. Animation's beautiful in this scene. And there's kind of like this Elden Ring style showdown where this like laser wall shows up and everyone's just got to duke it out.
That was
And,
pretty
Like
cool.
the mega boss shows
It's
up.
unclear whether or not passing through the laser wall deletes you from existence, or you just kind of,
Are you stuck in the Wishverse? Like what I don't, because the baker's dozen, poor underpaid employees of Jack Horner, just kind of get like
liquefied, turned into a skeleton. Man,
them creating a human bridge for the carriage across the canyon got me pretty good.
Flex those glutes.
What happens? They
Final
fucking,
showdown. I mean, they all
Final
fight.
showdown.
They all fight, and what happens particularly. But then, so there's the 3 bears. There's Goldilocks. There's Jack Horner or whatever, and then there's Puss in Boots. There's Kitty. There's Kitty Southpaw or whatever, Soft Paws.
Yeah.
And then there's Pardito. And then, while all that's happening, Death shows up. Like the Grim Reaper, who's a kind of a hot wolf, shows up.
He's hot. He's sexy.
Like, that's cool as fuck. And he can make firewalls, too? Now there's 2 layers of firewalls? This is a Puss in Boots 2. Like, this movie goes so much harder than it has any right to.
That's true. If you asked anyone in 2011, they're like, what do you think the Rotten Tomato score of Puss in Boots 2 is it going to be? They would be like 30. Not like, they surpassed the original. Surpassing, I think, even the Shrek movies, which I haven't seen in a while, to be honest. But, like, I think this movie hits so many different marks.
They this movie has a 4.1 on Letterboxd. Like that's
insane.
That's like really hard to do. There's almost as many 5-star reviews as 4-star reviews.
Yeah, this movie goes inside, and even just from like a, you mute the audio, and let's say you're just watching this on over someone's shoulder on an airplane. I feel like you could still enjoy this movie.
Yeah,
this is a capital M movie to where like if you just told the story, you wouldn't be capturing it because the animation, the fight sequences, the color, all that shit, it delivers in such an incredible way. Puss fucking kind of beats down Death. He's like, I know I can't beat you, but I just kind of gave you a pretty good beat down. Also, I'm humble now, and I don't care that I only got one life.
YOLO. Quite literally YOLO.
Yeah. And then Death's like, fucking damn it. You said you made this not fun anymore.
And he taught him his lesson, and he left.
Yeah.
Because he's not a bad guy.
Okay, he's not a bad guy. I guess that's true.
And then
maybe he's not a bad guy.
then Jack Horner pops out of his magical bag of holding after having eaten a magical treat and starts boss fight phase round 2.
Oh yeah.
Pretty cool.
He got Power Rangers, where like
Yeah.
the bad guy gets defeated and he grows big. How did they beat him?
I think he just got imploded. They tore the wish apart. Yeah, and then Jiminy Cricket on the Phoenix burns a fragment of it, which causes the implosion of the nuclear reactor star, which
this movie is like so freaking like we're joking about Puss in 2 like not having enough content to talk about with Puss in Boots 2, but then this movie is actually like really deep. There's a lot going on.
Mm-hmm. It's very dense. I feel like scene by scene, you can dedicate an episode to just riffing on what happens in the scene and like all the detail.
Did you say it's furry dense, or did I?
Yeah, you definitely
mishear
did. You definitely did.
It's very dense.
He did. He did say that.
He did.
It is
He
furry
did
dense.
say that. He did. Wow. I caught it.
Okay, yes. I think this is furry core. Yes. I also think we mentioned in The Cat Returns, we crowned him the hottest cat we've seen. Does this move the needle at all? Do we have to transfer crowns?
I don't think we do.
You don't think so?
No, I think Puss in Boots is not trying to be hot. You know, like Puss in Boots doesn't care if you think he's hot or not. He talks about being all like, "Oh, it's so distinct. My beard's distinguished, and now I'm handsome and stuff." But like, ultimately, I think he just wants a vibe. Like you would never settle down with Puss in Boots, you know?
That's true. That's true.
Humbert von Gekingen would beat Puss in Boots' ass. I'm gonna take that stance right now. So
okay, fine. We don't move the crown then. I think The Cat Returns still holds it. Puss in Boots is a close, I would say, second place. I think.
I agree with there. Yeah, absolutely.
Well, he's in third for me because Cat in the Hat exists. So
Cat in the Hat.
That's. I'm willing to let you guys have that one. That's just a taste thing for me.
This is okay. Okay. The movie ends, right? Nobody gets a wish.
Yeah, kind of a.
No,
beautiful,
I disagree.
though.
They realized they didn't need it. Nobody needed the wish.
Yeah, I said nobody gets a wish.
They became better people. They still could have wished for $1 million.
And given it to a poor person.
Yeah, they could have ended poverty.
Well, didn't need it. Those poor people just need to work harder.
Because there was poor people in this movie.
There were. The bear made a fun. The bear faction is my favorite faction. And the final joke about them saying that there was a management vacuum at the pie factory, and that they were gonna become, I don't know, the
pie barons.
Yeah, too funny.
Oh, that's good. Pie barons. That's good. What would you guys wish for?
There's been a frog in my yard that is injured, and I would like it to be back to normal health.
Oh, that's sad. You wouldn't end poverty?
I think that's the point of the movie, is that, all these wishes are for the person, but, I think this star specifically, they don't show it on the map, but you open the map and there's a disclaimer at the bottom, and it says, P.S. I cannot end poverty.
You can't end poverty. And it also says communism will never work in practice.
Yeah.
It says it's never been tried.
And that's why nobody looks for this star.
Okay, if you had to make a wish that only had to pertain to you, you cannot solve any of the world's problems. It has to be something for you personally.
Ooh. I think
I would wish
new
for
rims for my car.
For a Gundam.
I want a real Gundam. Nothing could stop me. If I had a Gundam, I'd be the president.
Yeah.
Of the world.
Yeah.
I'd vote for you.
You'd have to, because I have a Gundam.
Gundams have to be charged?
The rule of cool.
Yeah, they'll fucking plug it into the goddamn, whatever, supercharger.
The National Mall circuit.
You asked for a Gundam. You didn't ask for any of the means to maintain a Gundam.
You just got Monkey Pod.
Yeah.
No, okay. A Gundam with a 120-man maintenance crew with whatever the harness you have to hang them in, where it gets charged and like the toilets get changed out and serviced and everything.
Okay, now you're on your way to becoming world president.
I want a big monster like in that Anne Hathaway movie we watched. Colossal. It's like
fight
he fights
his
now he's
Gundam.
Gundam.
Yes. Okay. All right. It'll be finally something for me to do. I'm tired of fighting all these people.
All these poor people.
I would do a podcast episode in my Gundam.
Ooh.
I like this movie.
And you do too.
Yeah, I think it's a 3. I think it's a 10. I love this movie.
Is that his laser sword?
Guys, we just got word that the Gundam is doing his podcast. We have 3 hours to do all this other stuff right now. We have a small window.
Let's do our meters, please.
No, let's talk about Gundams.
Do all Gundams have laser swords?
I think most do, right? That's kind of like an emergency thing that they have.
I tried to restart. Would you be like a Mobile Suit Gundam, or would you, do you like one of those big? Are they the bad guys, the big red chonky ones?
It depends on who you think is bad. Like it's just kind of like a different ideology they have.
Oh, okay, yeah. I don't know what it is.
Like, I
haven't watched.
Like the Gundam Nation is using child soldiers. Like, are they even the good guys?
Yeah, but
Ryan's
their
getting up
Gundams
and
are,
leaving.
red, white, and
Getting a
blue.
glass of water. Like, I think aren't canonically the bad Gundams, aren't they Russian? Like, isn't that what was in the show?
Oh, I don't know. I tried to rewatch some Gundam, and personally, I don't think it stands up to the types of shows that we're getting now. So I just did not want to spend time watching it.
I remember Gundam Wing being good when I watched it. That was my favorite one, and so that's why I'm giving it a 1.
No.
On the Gundam meter, the movies. Yeah. Okay, let's do the meters. Did we even talk about this movie? Like, did we even touch this movie?
I tried.
For longer than 10 minutes. Who's like this?
Who suggested it?
Who did this? The Meowometer. How cat was this movie? We talked in the past that there is a full correlation with cat meter and movie quality, right? It's opposite of the dog meter. It was inverse with the dogs. More dogs, worse movie. More cats, I think, better movie. This movie's going to be pretty high, I think. You got a Litterbox scene, like I mentioned. You got a lot of cat jokes. You got a scene where a cat kind of scratches his portrait and like really, really slowly, like cats do. You got a lot of meows. You got like cat cute eyeball looks with the paws. You got like a lot of rounds. You got it does, like we said in previous episodes, a lot of cat movies have some kind of horniness or some undertone. I think it's there. There's romance in this movie. I think Puss in Boots is actually a really good representation of a cat. The ego, the braggadociousness, the single-minded pursuit of whatever the cat wants. Damn everybody else. I think that's very cat. I respect it. And the bad guy's a dog. I'm trying to think of any reason to give it less than a 10. I think I'm going to go 10. Fuck it. It's going to be 10 meows.
Wow. 10 logs in the litter box.
That's right, baby.
Dang. I feel like cat movies are hard to follow up on in the cat meter because, I don't know, you pretty succinctly covered just about everything that was cat related.
I said too much.
To do with the movie, it was really catty.
Fish skeleton.
What?
Yeah.
Huh?
There was no fish skeleton. Like the cat always sucks on like a fish skeleton by a garbage can.
Oh, they did. There was not much rifling through trash, but this is a fairy tale world. What other cat?
No in heat scenes.
Ooh.
Sometimes when cats get really excited, like male cats, they like spray like
okay. I liked cat thing. Cats always seem to appear for me like out of nowhere when you least expect them. So Kitty Softpaws popping out of that box with the map, pretty catty. I'm a little low. I'm gonna give it a 9.
Yeah, I agree. I'm gonna also give it a 9. I think maybe the like less cute attributes of cats could have been displayed a little bit more. There was a declaw reference. I think that must have been addressed in the first Puss in Boots movie because that's kind of dark for just be throwing out there.
Deep cut.
And I think I thought that pretty much everything. I think the problem with this being a cat movie is I think cats and dogs inherently tied. Like, there needs to be, in a dog movie, there has to be a cat scene to get a 10 out of 10. Like, there has to be some sort of, like, chasing a cat around, you know, or, like, a reference to, oh, that neighborhood cat. And this, the only, like, even the fact that the wolf was a dog, technically, wasn't really mentioned in their relationship. And the perrito, they kind of were just like, oh, you're kind of a funny little critter. Haha, yeah. And I thought there wasn't enough dog in her place. So, I can't believe I'm saying this because I hated the fucking dog season. But they needed to have a dog here. So I'm going to give it a 9.
You're out of line, dude. You're out of line.
Some
But
cats and some dogs
opinion.
are best friends. And this is the first time we've gotten that portrayed
That's true. They're
on film.
breaking barriers. It's also nice to see like a dog in a antagonist role. Normally you see dogs as a protagonist, someone who is like very obviously the good guy in the movie. But here you have a dog who's scary. He's actually like trying to stop the hero. And that's something you don't normally see.
Wolves are it's because we keep calling him a dog. He's a wolf. Wolves are antagonists in movies all the time.
Wolves are dogs, dude. Wolves are like the first dogs. Okay, thanks so much for listening today. And I'm sorry.
We need to review the movie.
Should we just... Okay, I'm sorry that there's more, folks.
we need to review the movie.
Because we need to continue this podcast.
We haven't done the movie.
Okay, I think we should just apologize sometimes.
Let's just do it. Let's just do it. Let's just do the review. Do the
We're not
review. Do the
even
review.
done. Independent of cat meter, okay? I loved this movie, dude. I really enjoyed this, okay? I was expecting to enjoy this. My expectations were high. I know this was highly reviewed, but it still subverted them. I was laughing my ass off with this movie. The action sequences were awesome. This was like anime tier fight scenes that I think were really iconic. I love the color. They really pushed the boundaries of everything. I like the sound design. I even like the musical numbers. They were fun as fuck. I think Antonio Banderas and Salma Hayek were just eating up the scenery. I don't really think there's any flaws in this movie. Like, it was so tightly paced. Hour 45. I was never really, like, not entertained. Even in action movies where they have, like, kind of the pre-third act drop-off, it was still funny. So it just still kept that energy and pace up. I would watch this movie again. I'm going to give it 9.5.
Holy.
That's huge. And I can totally see why. I'm going to come in and unfortunately say that I think the second watch of this movie is worse. I think by hour 20, I realized that I was on my phone for 5 minutes. And then I had to cue back in. I had to realize that I needed to jump back in. I noticed this time, and I don't know that it's the kind of like latent art style, but like you said, the animation and the fight scenes were great. But the kind of juxtaposition between the base level art style and then the combat art style on the second watch, I think was a little jarring. Just wasn't doing it for me today. Whereas like Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse, I think the base art style throughout the whole film kind of when you get into that combat, you're seeing things that are already elements that are in the movie. So it was a little weird to see humanoids, like the human people in this, and then kind of switch over to the fairy tale creatures and then the fight scenes for me. But otherwise, like hilarious jokes. I loved this transition of Puss in Boots' character and this development of like the overcoming fear trope and how they kind of just decided to send a really good message. Not that much lower. I think I'm going to give it like an 8. But I think on first watch, this movie had a much better impression on me.
Yeah, I'm also going to give it an 8 because I don't do 0.5s. Like, if I did 0.5s, it would definitely be an 8.5. But unfortunately, I'm wavering between
no rules.
I'm wavering between an 8 and a 9. And that's a difficult spot for me to be in because a 9, I feel like it needs to be a wholehearted, like almost no caveats recommend for me. And I think that, some people don't like animated movies. I think this movie could have, and I think the only missing points of this movie, like it could be a 10 if it wanted to. There's most 8s can't ever be a 9 or a 10. They're like 8s where they max out at. There's just something missing. There's just no skill there. Like, like the creativity and the ambition's not there. This movie had everything and the skills to get it. And I think just, unfortunately, they needed a shorter, not a 2-hour long epic. They just needed like a normal 100-minute movie, and so that's what they get. But that's not a knock against it. I probably would watch it again, and I'll see if my view changes. But yeah, I agree. It's an 8 is a recommend for me on the freaking cat movie scale. Damn, I watched Death of a Unicorn this week, which is the same length as this movie, and it felt like I was watching it for hours. There's like 15-minute long scenes where it's just two people sitting in a car talking, and like, oh, this is supposed to be a movie about unicorns, and like, this movie was not that at all. So yeah, give it a watch. Go watch Puss in Boots. Like, damn, I'm gonna watch the first one now.
Yeah, right. I took my Death of a Unicorn off my HBO queue once I read your Letterboxd review.
Oh really?
This doesn't. Yeah, well, folks, let us know what you think about this movie. Let us know what you think about our review of this movie. Did we do a good job? Who knows?
Depends on the editing room. And honestly, yeah, if you leave me saying that in, you know.
So there is the issue of next week. We do have guests lined up. All right, we're gonna be guesting.
Yeah.
Here, folks, home, stay tuned. Also, folks at home, Happy New Year. Just wanted to say that as well. Probably about time. And I hope 2026 is going better than now. And but it probably isn't, judging by the general trajectory of things.
Yeah.
I hope you're doing okay, though. I hope just if you could send us a signal to this era to maybe prevent anything, we're all ears. With that, stay tuned, and we'll let you know who's coming up down the chamber for the next cat movies. And if you want us to watch a certain cat movie, let us know.
You crazy cat.